Right now, how do you slow him down?
The big dude, we gotta coach this early, get him to be uncomfortable, and keep him off the foul line.
Onyeka, I appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you, Lauren.
Yeah, look, hey, he's absolutely right. They have really struggled to get shots. And if they can't get stops, especially if they can't force turnovers and get out in transition, it's going to be a long night for the Hawks offensively because the Magic's half-court defense is outstanding.
Black goes to the basket and a block inside. Atlanta's made just one of their last 13 field goal attempts, and Niang finally gets to the bucket and lays it in on Harris.
Well, Niang's another guy, since he's come over from Cleveland, is playing the best offensive basketball of his career.
Trustworthy, says Quinn Snyder. They were together in Utah. And he speaks his language, and Niang's been a nice piece for the Hawks here as Cole Anthony, nice bit of point. His first two shots as Daniels comes up short. Anthony out of the pack, wanting to push. Atlanta gets back well. Anthony goes. Anthony, quick release. And Isaac able to secure another board. Wagner lays it in with some spin.
That's just Jonathan Isaac's length, creating a second opportunity for the Magic.
Isaac with a block.
Before the game, this is a very physical Magic team. So besides their length, their physicality, if you're in a half-court battle with them, I don't care who you are as a team, you get in a half-court game with Orlando, you're going to struggle.
Here's Anthony, he's feeling it right now. His first miss. Trae Young, first made field goal, by the way. He's just 1 for 5 on that goaltend. Here's a shade, no look out to Niang in the corner, wide open, in and out it goes. Wagner secures it.
You're not going to get a lot of those against Orlando. They give up the fewest three-point makes and attempts in the league. When you get them, you've got to knock them in.
Harris drives, denied. Big time block inside by Dominic Barlow. Barlow running with Young. Young is
free throw attempts at over 7 a game.
And the first time to the playoffs, and then Friday right here on TNT, both East and West, the play-in for the 8th seed. So the loser of this game against the winner tomorrow in each conference.
Yeah, tomorrow's games are winner go home. These are survive in advance or you get a second chance.
Yeah, nice. Stan spitting already. Anthony hangs, leaves it. Nice pass, and Carter with the catch and the finish.
That's Cole Anthony's second assist, both on beautiful passes.
Here's Young driving and able to get some room to lay it in.
You don't want to let him get going. We've seen Trae Young, you know, once he gets rolling, he's a tough guy to stop. Magic could go to blitzing him, though, if he gets on a roll.
You know what's interesting about Orlando? They were dead last in the league in assists this year, but they have 10 assists currently on their 13 made baskets.
Well, you know why they were last in the league in assists, Brian? Because they struggled to shoot the ball, and you only get an assist if the ball goes in.
That's a great point. That's a great point. Yeah. And that's what you get in the postseason. I mean, that's why it's so fun, because you ride the river of the game, whatever that's going to be. Is Anthony, wow, what a finish. It's number 50. You know, it's all about just getting the win and playing each possession, not trying to stack your numbers. Nice answer.
That guy's going to be a heck of a player.
Trae Young thinks he's the rookie of the year this year. He is a strong believer. Daniels almost, but Wagner got it back, and Black able to lay it in.
Hans Wagner, it's nothing, but he beats Dyson Daniels to the loose ball and creates a bucket for the Magic.
Intensity ratcheting it up significantly here as Young misses. Wagner with the rebound. Trae Young 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. That one. Let's send it over to Lauren Jabara.
You guys, I caught up with Anthony Black earlier this season. He said he put a ton of work in the offseason, just playing with the ball, getting to the paint, making his pick and roll reads, and then just making plays from there. The late pass, floaters, finishing over the bigs, and continuing to shoot a lot of shots. He said he worked a lot too on his physical presence, getting his back into the paint, creating, and focus on shooting. He said he got stronger. That helped with his mentality and confidence. He says he feels the bumps a little bit more, and it's good for the way that he plays.
Well, he's just in his second year to get pieces. But speaking of Anthony Black, he took advantage of big minutes on Sunday snagged his first career double-double, went for 20 points, 10 rebounds. So he comes into this game riding some momentum. So it wasn't meaningless for all, especially Black. Terrence Mann gives it right back. Risa Shea drives. Risa Shea hangs and blocked by.
Here in that regard, but he's an outstanding player, as is Banchero. They've got two great building blocks.
It's one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. Finished with a defensive rating second in the league this year.
And Atlanta goes back in the zone again.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul. Needs Trae Young desperately. Has not made a three. Has only 6 points. Halfway through the second quarter, Banchero misses a three, and there's Carter again with an offensive rebound, and that is going to count.
Carter Jr. just doing work on the offensive glass.
Okongwu kicks it out to Daniels. Carter, another rebound, keeps the dribble, avoids the travel. Carter's down, looks like he may have rolled his ankle. He's limping his way back. Now Anthony, guarded by LeVert. Another pull-up. Okongwu rips down the rebound. Franz Wagner again picks up Trae Young.
They've just done a great job getting back and getting organized in transition. Looking at him like, yo, man, I'm the one who needs help down here.
Okongwu, quick release, scores it on Banchero. No question about that. Career high 40 starts this year for Okongwu. Had that big game against the Magic on this floor a month ago. Young drives. Young, little floater, no good. And there's Carter with another rebound.
Trae Young, that floater's usually very good for him. Struggling with it tonight.
Looks like the Magic are giving him room to drive. Not much room on the three ball as Cole Anthony in the last 6 games. Anthony as he heads to the bench. 20-point Orlando lead. Again, the drive, Carter fouls. Played 13 minutes, 10.
Fitz last week in the big game on April 8th had maybe his best 17 points, 9 rebounds, 5 of them offensive, 6 steals and 3 blocks.
It's the 5th meeting between these two teams since February 10th. They did not play before the new year. Joseph, and again with seedings all set and starters resting for the most part. Banchero missed it.
I can understand the frustration. It's been a frustrating night, but it was a clear foul. We saw it.
You get a free one here.
For your team can shoot the free throw. Caldwell Pope, the best free throw shooter the Magic have out there.
Here's Banchero now working with Isaac. Big bodies out there. Caldwell Pope drives on Young, gives it up. Banchero, playmaker right now. Joseph at the line, hits them both. Despite not scoring, Banchero with 6 rebounds, 5 assists. He is plus 16 in his minutes on the floor tonight.
Well, and he's gotten to the line and made 7 free throws.
What a pass.
Also, he's had a huge impact on the game, despite not making a basket.
And now he forces the turnover. Isaac couldn't secure it and returns the favor to Banchero. Point lead for the Magic as we approach the 3-minute mark. Atlanta has no answers right now. Banchero swipes that one away.
Offensively, but you still.
Tonight, that big body at 6'10", dishing like that. 1 out of 2 at the line. Hawks can't take advantage from the free throw line either. They're 6 of 10 right now.
Caris LeVert trying to pick up the pressure and get something going for Atlanta.
And steady as always, Joseph. That's been the gift he has brought to this Magic starting lineup. Franz Wagner had a little hitch in that shot and missed it badly.
Yeah, the one area Franz Wagner has not improved in fact has really declined in, is the three-point shooting. And now they get their first fast break point and a steal on the inbounds.
That was Gay, and that sets up Young for 3. Here ago. And Lauren Jabara, Trae Young, certainly glad for the chance in the play-in, but you get stuck in the wheel of the play-in, not a place he wants to be.
Exactly. He told me this morning at shoot-around, obviously we wish we were going to go home, and Dyson Daniels also told me they're going to continue to fight tonight, that's for sure. And he said, I think everyone's focused and ready to go. We put in the work and we want to bring that playoff intensity, guys. There's still a whole nother half left for the Hawks to try to get back in this thing.
Yeah, look, and people who have watched the Magic all year